Good morning, my people. How are you today? good morning, my people. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Wanamumanyi wano. Good morning, my people. So today, ngenda kubanyumya embozi yaffe ya inspection ezaali bbiri and probably how I came to actually do two inspections on the same day. For those that don't know, on that day we bought two cars. Bought a newer and then we bought a Subaru Outback 2011 model, the full option. Now the Subaru twagisanga mu Bondo Rede, omwami ono yali agirabye, and it was full option, heated seats, vibrating seats, and for once, by the way guys, for once I think I saw a Subaru that I would drive. Although the turn off was that it's a 2.5 liter. Today we are getting the car. When I say mikoro, guys, don't think birala. Tugenda kukulamba, ribiting, tekako number plate, kola service, tugenda okukola emmoroka bitwikola emmoroka empya. Yeah, but I think for once I saw a car that I have to see its driving experience, but I find that overall the Outback, like the 2011 model that I started, is actually much more comfortable than the Subaru XV. So if you're looking for a Subaru that feels comfortable sitting in, if you want to buy a Subaru where you'll feel comfortable with, for now just sitting in, I have to drive the car to feel how it drives. So with Agileta, and I see how it feels driving it. But overall, I find that the Subaru Outback, if you get the full option though, because after we saw that one, the one that we bought 36.5, there were others that we looked at is that in 35, 34. Nenga, they did not have all the options that this one had, because when we went to see that car, I made a few calls to see if we can get a cheaper option, and indeed guys gave me options, but all those Subarus did not have all the options that this car had. So that's why this gentleman ended up paying for this particular Subaru. You get it? But it's nice. On starting the car inamu akantu mu engine, and we were a little bit worried that the engine is okuba endwadde, but then we let it run for a few minutes, and when it ran for a few minutes, we attacked for like 2 to 3 minutes, and that period of running, imotoka actually engine nesirika. So we realized that probably service maybe they used bad oil, or probably the fact that it has been parked, but it hasn't been parked for a very long time because the motoka yingira May, and this is June. So the car is 1 month old in Uganda, and everything else checked out. So basically what we're going to do today is placing where the things where they're supposed to be and doing service. That's all we're going to be doing today. And then the newer, I almost shared the entire story. Twatambula. When this gentleman told me he wanted to buy a newer, for me it's normally, depending on what budget you have, it's obvious what, because I understand that number plates are important to you guys. Kavitska ulijolu mukalabi kali maso ga Vanguard kalujiru mwako akabagala okudda bakazi bawe motoka nga abakazi bavuga abaana abatwala ku ssomero, you could probably buy them that Kavitsa okalabi abaana ati batula mabega omwana, there is no chance of the kid opening the door afumagwe ebweru ekitegeera. I find that it's also a little bit more compact than the two-door version. Yeah, so in my mind, I knew we would be getting a newer that was a US series because of our budget. Remember the last time we bought a newer, we bought a UBA at around 18.5. So I was sure we were getting a US series like a UA, maybe even a UAQ, which take it. And njagala gula katawulo wano, naguze wano formula yange. Etereza dash. Kameka. Akalungi kaliwo akasinga obulungi mwako ke kasinga. Yeah, so when we went, of course we saw UAX and then we were waiting for a UAY that was coming. Now someone will ask, why are you even not, why were you not even minding to make sure that you get a UB series? I wasn't minding because I knew it was a long shot, but and when we went to see cars, a motoka twagiyita called the UBG, but I didn't even want to look there because I knew it was out of our budget. Then as we were pulling into the place, then someone was driving a UBB which was also on sale. It was silver, it looked really nice, and in on roundabout balakanga bagenda okujjawo balakanga roundabout egenda okubaawo bateekewo ebitaala. I find that it would be a very good thing. Almost all the places we were roundabout jam takyakwata nnyo nga bwe yakwatanga nga waliwo roundabout. So owa UBB nga ayagala $2,200,000. And like I said yesterday, it doesn't make sense for me to buy a 2004 model car at 22 if at 26 I can get a 2010 model or 2009 model. Besides, the 2009 model will give you better mileage, easier maintenance. It's even up to date, so it basically maintains better value. But this gentleman had strictly 15 million shillings, and that was our budget. So my aim was to actually try and get a car that was lower than that. Newa bawe moroka jemugwako ngomuntu bwanaba atuso kwa upgrading, which is inevitable. Okitegera nze nkimanyi nti every person that buys a car is going to want to upgrade. Oba gwani no yavuga yo to run bichu agena, because that car doesn't really look that nice. So this person is going to want to drive a car that looks nice. So they are going to want to upgrade. And when the time for upgrading comes, you want to be able to recoup as much money out of your car as possible. Okitegeera. So kati omuntu ono bwaba yaguze motoka ku UBG mu bulungi bweriko nga bwe mwagirabye, which is, I understand that is literally unbelievable. Bwaba yaguze $15,000,000, chances are high that ajagitula $15,000,000 oba 14. Okitegeera. So tegenda kumusala on any day. You get it? Which is a very good thing for him. So kati normally when we are buying a car, nze ngatamu kamatha akaka, if it comes to time for us to upgrade, will you be safe? Will you be losing a lot of money? Which is why normally when I find people saying I want to buy a Suzuki Swift, I want to buy a Honda, yes, those cars will not be bad, and if you have the money to maintain them, you'll keep them on the road healthy. But when it comes to time to upgrade, emotoka yogenda gigula $15,000 ogitunda 7. Okitegeera. because there are cars like the Suzukis, the Hondas. The reason people buy those cars is because they don't have the money to buy Toyotas. Wapata weza sente zigula Toyota ng'olwagula ki Honda oba ng'agula the Suzuki. Okitegeera bindako ebisana bya ready bali batambula kate ffe tuba tukola ki. Yeah, so we looked at this car netugamba katuvugemu. We drove it. It's actually the very car that we drove to go nga tugenda okulaba Subaru. Wabali bangambe waliwo omusajja yangamba ayinawo nennuwa batutuukawo nga gaaya atubeezaawo bubeeza. So we also saw the Subaru and it's the car that we were in. Twasanga battery baali bakijjajjako ekikondo, so ngaekikondo kyobutufu. I think that's the one thing that we had to work on. Waawo nyiniyo n'atuwa ne battery empya. And when ekikondo bwe kyatedde emmotoka teyaddamu kyakuba nagivuganga nga ekikondo kibukabukako tekyazimyewo. Although the person that bought the car inokulayo ebikondo ebipya. And then ekirala kye twalaba mpozi mu mmotoka eyo nnuwa yayina kapuka bearing akafuwa n'okusaidi ya ene wabeera zi bearing ate eyo emmotoka erina olukoba lumu lugatta byonna, lugatta puli zonna, lugatta ne alternator, lugatta ne AC pump. Okitegeera erina olukoba olwakuse but balutaddemu. And I find that twagayaddemu. My mechanic said, you know what, that car isaanye ejje malugitereeza ebintu. And because these people akasente kabadde kaweddemu ne bagamba musooke muvuge eyo naye kati today they are going to go asooka atereeza akantu ereme kumusumbua. Yeah, but overall ebintu ebirala byonna esinga akola. Emmotoka yabadde ebulako emipiira ebiri, 2 tires. And the interesting bit probably I already shared, that new was a CVT, is a CVT. Is a CVT. You know what you would want to call paddle shifters. Paddle shifters. They are not really shifters, but they are button shifters. Manual mode. I was impressed. But of course, ekintu ekisinga ekyokuvuga emmotoka mu auto manual, especially etali munti cables, ebeera ya CVT kati ng'eyo ey'okukyusa ng'onyiga buttons. So it goes up to 5 gears. Ekyansanyusiza nti I can drive it bw'oba ovuga highway emmotoka eyo egenda kusevinga nnyo amafuta. Lwaki? Nti ku highway osobola ogivuga mani n'ogitwala paka gear namba 5. Okitegeera, so ng'ate zino emmotoka ez'automatic waliwo ebeera mu namba 3 n'empulira n'obusuulu ate yalibadde ebeera mu namba nga 4 oba 5. Okitegeera. So that's I find that the one impressive thing was that emmotoka eyo it's CVT ate CVT eri yasooka eya dipstick nti you can even see your hydraulic ng'akendedde. So CVT eziri modern zino zirina ekibulamu nti emmotoka esobola okuba CVT akendedde naye nga tosobola kumanya. Naye kati CVT ezasooka the CVT oil akendeera omulaba n'ogamba osobola n'okutopingirako waggulu. Okitegeera topingirako wano mu dipstick paka bwakolaki paka bwagira. But of course the fact that it's a CVT means that era yakwegendereza. But I was impressed because it's very hard for you to find a new one ogw'omwaka nga esaakola. It's very hard. Naye no twagisanze esiwaayo akola bulungi nga nyogoleza nawo. Okitegeera. So mukamanyaka bakayita bataka koira akabeera mu steering. Most of these modern cars zirina akakoira ako. As a matter of fact, one of my friends yankubidde eggulo nangamba asa ndi mu garage emmotoka yange engombe ya ndi mugamba kagule zezo sente nyingi bangambye bantere ku batoni abayaya abavuga German cars mubimanyi. German abasinga engombe zaabwe zifa ne bavuga emmotoka eyo bangadde engombe teko ati lwe bagiteeka ku batoni. Most German cars, I think I've driven 2 Volkswagens. I remember there is a Volkswagen I drove kutandika emmotoka eyo oteekamu n'onyola n'otuuka mu switch n'onyiga button emmotoka okutandika. Okitegeera. And this is very common with German cars. It's very common with German cars. I don't know why they do that. okitegere era like I've shared nti abayaayi babeerawo n'emmoloka zaabwe ng'engombe tezikola engombe tezikola. Yeah, so that's the emmoloka ezo zonna twazigula cash, nayo mu bondi yagulwa cash $3.36 million. Now someone is going to ask Arthur, lwaki temwagenda ne mugula Outback $1.34 million kuba yaliyo 34, lwaki mwagula $3.36 million? Emmoloka eyo $3.36 million bwe twagenda to look at the cheaper offers, we realized that they are cheap, but then they don't have the extras that the other car has, because eri emmoloka gye twagula 36.5 yalina wana amapeesa agakola vibrator mu mito, agakola heating mu mito, yali eyawula AC side zonna nga n'ebemebega balina, yali ya leather, ziri endala zonna zaalinga za ngoye. So wabaawo ekintu kyolaba nga $2.2 million for someone that has their money akigule abeere comfortable. Kubanga kino ekirala kiba tekina kyamaanyi kigendamu. Naye nababuuzizzaako, ngenda babuuzaako nga bwe mbasiibula. So yesterday twabadde ku mukolo naye omubbi with the master key yabbye buli mmotoka. What are the solutions? Yabbye buli mmotoka. What do you mean Dennis 12? Yabbye buli mmotoka, yagguddewo nga bwabba. Me I find that some of you guys emmoloka zammwe kati kisunzo kino emmoloka kiriwa, emmoloka ezo naddala emmoloka enkadde, eno emmoloka teriko kubaako master key, okiraba ekisunzo kyayo oli alina kukisala. Naye kati ziri emmoloka enkadde Ipsam, ziwishes enkadde ezitaali za push za keyless entry, ezo emmoloka ezo ebisunguzo byazo ebiseera ebisinga mugundi omwo mwennyini mu lock mufa. Kati bwe mufa, anything can open, any key n'ekyennyumba kisobola okuggulangawo. So I think that's what happened to you Dennis 12. Yagguddengawo nga bwabbamu ebintu, but you guys they tell don't leave valuables in the car. Advantages or disadvantages of driving a left-hand car. You're going to have trouble driving a left-hand car in Uganda because everyone is driving like this. They see where they are overtaking when you're driving that side. Right? But there are people that have gotten used to it. Though me, I find that it's going to give you trouble. Nagenda ke Canada. When I was in Canada, the lady gave me to drive. Remember in Canada, they drive from the other side. And it gave me trouble. Gave me trouble. Now I realize kumateka ge Canada. Omukazi lwakubeera twali eyo mukyalo, it was a rich family nga balina nga bakola omwenge, we are going to their factory. Nese navuga emmoloka Canada, but being that I was driving on that side ate yali ya manual, mpamuko ku buzibu namanyira eno side, and then all of a sudden it was the other side. Scarf munange, scarf yange yiino ono ne mama bana ngambye mbuno scarf bajambala ku saati etali ya gundi, etali ya kitoji. Kati simanyi fashion byagamba naye fashion designer wange wewaka ngambye mbu scarf eno kanda abo babinyuma ngo ojambalidde ku saati ya kitoji, ate will I die? Naye nga mama bana abadde ngambye mbu scarf baja mulaba nayize n'okugisiba eri aba smart wire. Mama bana ngambye mbu scarf bajambalira ku gundi, inange ninga akiraba kati ku saati ey'ekitoji inewe kuba tekigira. Yeah, but my neck is much better. My neck is better. I thank God. I can't complain now. But I thought it looks like I'm going to have that scar for a very long time. Yeah, baby, into ebyabadde mu Morocco. She's right. It's good to hear you're married. Chikuwa obuvunaanyizibwa. Kanda beo banyirayo comments emissions ezitali za good morning. Bana imwe bali kumbuza kumwe bali kubeerawo. I'm going to have a very short broadcast today because nyinayo ka deadline akaganyo okugira. Akaganyo okuggulo njagala gende nkamalire. Nenga guys abantu bogule moroke enkadde naddala moroke enkadde ddala ipsamu kibina lokeze ez'okunzigi bw'oba osobola gula Solex abe moroke enkadde ddala ezina ebisumzo biri ebya bulijjo. I don't know if I have a sample here. Ezina ebisumzo by'emmoroka biri ebya bulijjo ebiriko nakasigino ka Toyota. Bw'ogula emmoroka eyo bwetyo it's important n'ogula kufulu eza Solex bazituna emitwalo banga 15 ewa Kisekka emitwalo nga 15. It comes with all the locks here ne ya boot. So bw'oteekamu ekufulu ya Solex oli omuntu asobola kujja n'agamba mbu alina master kit ekisoboka era alina kumenya kalabirwamu okuyingira okitegeera Arthur, I love Cosas. How Cosa is not a bad car naye Cosa tetereera kaseta nkoko ekyokola tejja kutereera ekyo beera ng'okimanyi Dennis. Cosa bwena atandika okwekyanga, you're not going to have peace at all. I know so many people including mechanics nga Cosa z'abamalako emirembe kati gwe ate bw'oba toli makanika Cosa oyinza n'okwagala okwetuga si for a starter. Of course you'll drive it. It's also a learning curve. It's also a chance for you to pay school fees because Cosa yewene kutawanya ojja kumanya moroka kizoba togula. Kakosa, it has the same engine as the Raum old model. Ochitegera Arthur, Subaru Forester 2011 onwards. Zina buziwona. No, it's Subarus are Toyotas, you guys. Subarus are Toyotas. They literally will give you no trouble apart from the fact that the Subarus have delicate engines. That's all. They have they just have delicate engines, but the other things ebidala byonna byonna is okujjako n'okumanya nti maintenance ya Subaru si ya Toyota. It's a little bit more expensive. Even specialized garages oziraba nti ya Subaru okitege bamakanika gye bali abasobola okukola Subaru ne Toyota naye nga kyetuyinza okugamba nti a specialized garage eza Subaru nazo ntono nnyo. But ezina buzibu, you can go ahead and buy, although me I find that the Outback and the Legacy are much more comfortable than the Forester. Simanyi lwaki Forester muzaagala XT nagituulamu, but I find that still the Legacy or the Outback is a moroka ziri much more comfortable. So those are those ones I would recommend that you go ahead and buy if you're looking for comfort. Okujja konti Subaru enywamu ate kati no Subaru gye twaguze it's EJ25. Ezo Subaru abantu ebiseera ebisingana okujja ko ng'omuntu anywa amafuta ga government obanga ku mulimu bakuwa kadi bubanga gwagenda okwegulira amafuta. Majority of the time abantu abagula ezo moroka ezo Subaru olusenguka nadda mu nnyumba ye because abasinga muzimbi wala olusenguka nadda mu nnyumba ye, they sell that car na downgrading okitegeera. Thank you guys for being part of the broadcast. Muzikiriza ebere short ngende mbeko mirimu gya bakama banga ate gye nkola muyombi ya Mark Travel Live Vlog Ntale Samuel Mugalasi Joshua Mix Farm to Sime Eddie Oza Mosantu Derek Lule na Hurira Tom Ataho Chivuna Harrison Muhindo Dennis 12 Morad K Momo Lucky Mose Hashim Ben Kako Kagama Enoch Musisi Gerald. How is Abu Dhabi? Dennis Gambie, okay. Nathan Bukenya Abi Sebugwa Medi Ntongo Helen Deep in Coffee Joseph Bali Kudeme Habatsab Eddie Seguya Jason Namu Abali Mkamoli. I don't take you for granted. Temuida Vidankona pre-purchase inspection. If you're going to buy a car and you want to get a good car, good condition, good value for money, I'm your guardian angel. I come with a mechanic and we make sure that you are not cheated of your money. Omeja Moses, Antonio Random Things, Kenneth Best, Jayce Kaja VIP nkubuzi zako, Eddie Seguya, Kenneth Best, Paul Banaria, Nathan Mugalasi Joshua Mixed Farm, John Desire, Camry Toyota. What is it not so much on the market? People just don't like the Camry. The Camry has no problem, but people don't like it. Ugandans webazide ekintu baba kizize, but it has no problem. You can buy if you find it in good condition. Arthur, why does Subaru have low resale value? Fuel consumption, high maintenance costs. Kawali Moses. So it's literally all the time that every time someone buys a Subaru, when they are selling, they lose money a lot more than Toyotas. Even Toyotas, you lose some money, but the Subaru, you lose more money, and the only reason is that Subarus zinywanyo ate maintenance yazeri waggulu muko okitegeera. And some of the guys that buy Subarus, they buy them because they're cheaper to buy than Toyotas okitegeera. Camry is 2000cc high fuel consumption. People just don't like it. Mark 2 is 2000cc. Atoja sanga Camry nga zirimu era beams niye abantu tebajagala bwagazi. Most Camrys they don't look nice. So Heath Moses, guys, mukama abampero mukisa. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning we'll talk about payment. Guys, have you seen what happened in Kenya? Tuchogere Kenya katulaboro aliro rugenda. But I'm proud of the Kenyans. They took matters in their own hands and they are fighting for what they believe is right. But I'm also happy about the Kenyan police. Senga chibadu wano Uganda singa abantu bakafando zanga 15 bachikumi. But the Kenyan police nyinane guy gwendala mu video bamukute ne bamuteka kabangali. Nasigara nga achakola interview. Bwe yamazen nava kabangali. Natambulanga bakola interview nga police bamulaba. I think I'm happy with the Kenyan police. They have tried to handle this. But okujja ko nyina guy yansanyusiza munansonyiwa. Oyo wa police yabadde akuba abantu tear gas. Nikamujjako emikono. Maybe kati aba police bajja kubaira a little bit careful. Jombi chaka mujjeko bibino ebintu. Okitegeera. Abiola pounds, yes. At 2015 ekyo kirabika bulungi. Naye era kinywa. Guys, Kamba Sibuli, mukama abawo mukisa. Thank you very much for the love of cars. Thank you for being part of this channel. I wish you a very lovely Wednesday. Ciao.